Hello, everybody. This is Zips back here again, doing a presentation on why school is directly prison. This is my actual assignment for my English class, and of course, my class will know my IRL name, but I am not going to be saying my real name, so I'm going to refer myself by Zips in this video, like always. Anyways, now that I have the introduction out of the way, let's begin. Why school is so similar to prison. This is a little bit of a joke. Have you ever noticed how school cafeterias look exactly like lunchrooms in a prison? Like, here are how they look. You see what I mean? It's just prison with colors. But at least you can hang out with friends. But like, the caf here definitely needs more colors. All we have is graffiti on the ceiling. The school cafeteria. Anyways, the school caf is pretty dirty. Not from me, not from Johnny. Yes, I'm talking about you guys. We have garbage cans for a reason. But surprisingly, it's not like the movies, like throwing chairs across the room. But it still can be a little chaotic. But you teachers can deal with that, right? Now let's move on. Alright, now the prison caf. Ain't no way, it's cleaner than school. Reason? The police make the inmates clean up after themselves. Which you guys don't do. Anyways, prison cafs have one of the inmates cook in the kitchen, I'm pretty sure. Well, in the movies, yeah, but that's just a theory. You better get the reference. Next is the courtyard. I could only find this old image. I don't know when it was made, but that's all I could find. Anyways, to my point. So school has less of a field than prison, so that's a downside. But I'm pretty sure prison even gets longer of a break there than us. Don't get me wrong, but I think we all would like some extra time for a break at school. I mean, some people can agree. Alright, schoolyards. The one in the background I think is from All of Us Are Dead, but not the point. Picture, yes, the school's cleaned, but is our school? No. Our school is dirty as hell because of you guys. Again. But we can fix that like we did today, slash yesterday. Who knows when? I don't know. I can't remember when we did the cleanup. It was recently though. Now the prison yard. Yes, it looks crappy, but it is cleaned more than the school. But thanks to BetterHelp, we can fix that. Just kidding, this ain't a sponsor. Also, some prison yards have tall concrete fences to keep criminals from breaking out, sometimes with barbed wire, which are electrified. Luckily, schools don't have that, but really should. Next is the basketball court. Now, for the best sport, in my opinion, basketball. I don't care about if you have an opinion in a different sport. Nevertheless, back to the point. Do I really have to talk about this? Just look. See? Look at that difference. It's the same thing, but of colors. Literally, but now that I have this written, let's move on. The school basketball court. The school basketball court can be in the gym, like in the background, or outside. At school, there can be basketball teams that will play against different schools, like Dr. Kearney, which we go to, and Burt Bowes, or however the hell you spell the name. That's all I got for you in this section, so next one, I guess. Now for the prison basketball court. Like school, prison has a basketball court. Well, only outside, but I'm not too sure about this because I'm not doing hours and hours of research. Like, I'm really unsure, but I'll try to explain. Basically, the prison basketball court is also a place for prisoners to work out because there's exercising equipment nearby, which no wonder why some of the prisoners are escaping. Back to the point, but like our gym, we have exercising equipment here, but it's not outside. Now, my favorite part, the buses. Yes, the bus driver you have loved is now taking you to your new home, aka prison. Regular school buses. When you were a kid, like I still am, you probably remember school buses. The bus driver would drive you to school. Yeah, are also different types of school buses, like short ones, long ones. I kind of stuttered there, but that flat-faced ones. I got no clue what to call them, okay? Let's move on. Now, prison buses. Prison buses are what you'll be on if you commit a felony, unlike my sister. That's why you must behave. If you don't, you'll end up in solitary confinement, which some people need, but no, you'll be taken to the nearest prison and left there in a cell. But you won't be there forever unless you get a life sentence or death sentence, which are not very good. Anyways, this has just turned into information. Dang it. I was gonna make this bit a little anticlimactic, but I decided not to. But anyways, thanks for listening. I know this isn't well placed out, but I tried to find all the knowledge and research I could find. But thank you so much for staying and listening, I guess. But this is my presentation on why school's prison. And no, this does not mean you can skip school.
File not found. This was presented by the kid who was forced to make this by his teacher, aka user not found.